What's up, Monkey Bros? Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, whenever it is you're watching this video. Looks like we're going to start again with another round of Choujin Sentai JetMan. Well, there we go. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. I believe I remember the password from last time. Just a matter of seeing if it'll let us do it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Password. Let's see. I believe it was 6312. Okay, gave us a good sound. No? Let's. Okay, looks like I didn't remember it. You know what? Because last time kicked our butts so hard, we're gonna go with easy. Let's see if that makes any difference. And again, I apologize for the choppiness here. I'm still working on my gear here. That should be coming in by the end of this month. But again, I still want to stay pretty sharp on at least staying in the habit of making these videos regularly. Even if there's not the biggest audience. Oh no. And I guess things like that is probably why. So hey, it's a good thing that we don't have that much of an audience, so they won't catch little glitches like that. But yeah, in case you were wondering, I do use GazoTuber, which is what I'm using to help out with my PNG stuff for now. It's pretty handy, pretty straightforward. Let's see, there was another one that I'm actually thinking about upgrading to pretty soon, but for starters, you really can't beat GazoTuber. If you're looking to get into at least PNG tubing, it's a great software to use to start. Blah, 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 I got tongue-tied there. But yeah, I've actually been enjoying... Oof. See, this is why I'm practicing, because talking and playing is a lot harder than it looks. But yeah, as I was saying, I've actually gotten into watching the show a bit more. I'm on episode 7 now. And let's see, because I think my first full-on Sentai was actually Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. So, well, that's a big heart. I don't remember them being that big. Oh, again, we're easy mode, so that's probably why. But yeah, my first actual full-on Sentai, I mean, I grew up with Power Rangers, so I'm familiar with Mighty Morphin. And I actually knew that apparently JetMan was one of the series that was going to be adapted as Power Rangers. I think they ended up going with Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger, which came out the year later. Man, I wish those things stacked. But yeah, actually... You know what? I've noticed that I tend to say the word actually a lot. That's kind of been a pet word of mine. I'm going to try to do better. So, as I was saying before, I interrupted myself with that. From the history that I remember, it looks like JetMan was going to be adapted into Power Rangers. But after, I'm only 7 episodes deep, and realizing there's a lot going on there with the characters and things like that. I mean, it's not like hardcore mature, but like these characters are very clearly adults. I think I'm on episode 7, which is about the leader, Ryu Tendo, the Red Ranger. He's supposed to be getting married for like an arranged marriage, and this isn't the first time marriage has come up in like just that many episodes. But again, I think that's kind of a common thing in a lot of toku in the 80s and 90s, because Kamen Rider Black had a couple of marriage-themed episodes, if I'm not mistaken, and just a lot of other toku in the 80s and 90s. They all kind of had the same kind of plot lines. Well, not plot lines, but a lot of them had episodes that kind of featured a lot of the same things. Like, I remembered, what was it? I was watching Kamen Rider Black and I think Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger at about the same time, and both of them had an episode where a little girl, I think her dad turned into a vampire. Like, both of them had like that same exact episode format. So Seems like Toku, just generally, at least between those two, between Kamen Rider and Sentai, because they're sister series, so I guess it's not unusual for them to kind of rip from each other every now and again. All that to say that, yeah, the marriage episode, like there were like 2 of them, almost back to back. A lot more drama going on than you would expect to find in a typical kids show, like more like the Super Sentai version, more like the Power Rangers version. So I'd say it's probably a bit harder to adapt, I mean, without costing it some of its identity. But yeah, all that to say, I am actually enjoying Choujin Sentai JetMan for an older show. And the game's not that bad either, but I do hate these kaiju battles because I'm terrible at them. And it's even worse on my potato gear because it's slowing down at the worst part, not really giving me much to work with. And it seems like this elephant guy was just out of my range. Come on. Okay, so I had to sneak in a punch. Yeah. Oh no. Maybe. See, I'm trying to think. I don't see much difference in the modes here. And down we go. See, it still means game over either way. We might as well have went with normal mode, really. I think the only difference was it gave us that bigger heart for earlier. So I guess they're a bit more generous on the power-ups. Okay, let's see if I remember these guys' names. Okay, this is Ryutendo. He's the red guy. Kaori... I forgot her last name. It's something with an R, I want to say. This one is Guy Yuki. This is Reita, or Raita, I think I want to say. And I wanted to say her name is Ako, something like that. But yeah, I'm getting a bit better. Let's see. I don't think we've ever actually used her in either of our playthroughs. I don't think we used, yeah, we didn't use Kaori in episode 1 of this playthrough either. So yeah, she's a jump and shoot gal. Oh yeah, I remember liking this level. I think this was the level we started with on the last one. Yeah, so we're kind of taking it back to basics here, are we? I don't remember that being there. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, this is back to basics. Oh yeah, I tried to make a video earlier about some D&D stuff, which I'm still planning on doing in the near future. And that video just was not coming together, so I'm probably going to do it later. I was trying to do it maybe as a stream, probably, but I'm really not sure. I think that's probably why it really wasn't coming together, because I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. I was trying to show off a tool that I actually used to... Yep, there I go again with actuallys. You can probably start a little actually counter up there and see how high we can get. In counting actuallys, I meant. Not that other stuff, guys. So yeah. As I was saying, though, I'm working on some D&D stuff, so we'll be expanding beyond just these games here, playing retro games, even though I do have fun with it, and it's a great way to get me into the practice of making, content and troubleshooting classic problems and streaming and setting up this sort of thing. But yeah, I really do plan on branching out. Maybe I'll show you guys my process and how I create, because I'm actually working on... there I go again with the actually, and oh, it cost me a heart. Ugh. But yes, I am working on the process of getting another campaign going. I'm not sure if it'll be one that I'll actually stream, but it just might be for my friends IRL here. But either way, I wouldn't mind showing you guys how I do things. Because, well, I've got a way that kind of streamlines a lot of that process, so... I got a little doobly-doo, a thingy-bob that even kind of helps me build basic adventures. Of course, you gotta mess around with it some, because it's kind of a randomizer kind of deal, but I'll explain it when I show it to you guys. Yeah, I only just got into tabletop gaming, like, I want to say about maybe 3 years ago at this point. And it's something that I've kind of enjoyed doing. In fact, believe it or not, while I was working on, while I was getting set up for this, I was actually watching a few more episodes of JetMan, and I think I might have even came up with something to kind of make a tabletop version of a Sentai game. So, I don't know. If that's something you guys are interested in, I might actually show you guys a bit of my process with that. Robot action. I think that's something Jet Icarus. Yeah, that's the name of this robot. All right, Jet Icarus. Let's show them what we got. Oh no, here we go again with the choppiness. Okay, so far we got him hopping. Ooh. I really hate being this quiet because I'm trying to focus. I'm not even that much of a motor mouth in real life, but I do understand. I feel like with streaming, you kind of got to keep things flowing. The spice must flow. And that also goes double with the conversation and engagement, you know? Ooh. Ah, you got me. Checkmate. Alright, we're gonna get through this, guys. Should I try again with the password? I think we're gonna... Yeah, let's try again with the password. Alright. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's crack the code. I remember it started with a 6. Was it 6213 maybe? Or maybe 312. 6212. I want to say it was 63. Was it maybe 6321? I told you guys to write it down. Should have listened to me. Okay, new level. Well, one we haven't tried before, at least. Oh yeah, and I guess in this game, like the whole wing gauntlet thing, yeah, the wing gauntlet kind of got cheated. Yeah, in the show it is used as a punching item, but it does have like a beam to it, too. But I guess that's probably what that's supposed to be. Actually, I think today might be a double video day, because I'm feeling pretty good about maybe doing something else, too. I wasn't expecting that guy to just be kind of standing there, just kind of crouched down. Oh, let's see if we can... Yes. I'm not sure if it's going to make that much of a difference, but... Wait a second, I think I... Okay, for some reason I thought that was possibly going to be a weird dead end or something. Oh yeah, there we go. Get that screen clear. I don't think that makes any difference by the time I get to the end, whether I have it or not. so might as well use it when you can. Glitchy heart. Fading. There we go. Got him. Again, not that it matters. I guess for as long as I just get to the end here. Let's see. Is that a bus or a train or something? Or I'm not quite sure what that one is. But I have grown to love the creative monsters in Sentai, though, especially in this show. See, I want to skip it for time's sake, but I really do like the graphics here. That's definitely a major selling point of this game. Like, I bet if I were a kid playing this back in its day, I'd have been pretty excited about this part. I mean, until it inevitably just, like, kicks the snot out of me, of course, but... Oh well, here we go. Alright. Starting strong with the combo, and he's coming back with the feed. Oh, okay. What's going on here? I brought my hands today. Here they come. Woo! Got him, boys. I don't know, that one almost looked too easy, so I guess Area C might be what we need to do. Okay, this time I am literally writing this down. Alright. 9913. Okay. Got it. So that won't be a problem this time. Well, you know what? Since we cleared that, let's go back to A then, since that was when we cleared the first time. I think A was the one we cleared the first time. Yeah, I want to say it was A. Now I'm trying to remember, was A the mirror monster or the camera monster? I think actually the mirror monster is actually the episode of the show that I'm on right now. I want to say it's episode 7 or maybe 8. Somewhere within that first cour still, like kind of towards the end of that first stretch. And because, like, when I get into a show, I tend to like to do my Wikipedia research on it, and apparently I know that, like, by the end of the show, the Red Ranger and the Pink Ranger get married, but I didn't know that apparently they're married in real life. Pretty neat. And what's it? A lot of them still kind of keep up with each other on Twitter and whatnot. Speaking of which, you can find me on the Twitter, Saru Aniki Bro, MonkeyBro, in other words. So yeah, check me out there. I know a lot of PNG tubers tend to use their Twitter accounts to kind of funnel into their Twitch, which, that's cool. And I think I plan on doing that when I'm ready. But again, as you can see, my gear can barely handle this NES game, so I've got my new equipment coming on the way. What had happened was, my laptop, I ordered a laptop specifically to begin this, and it wasn't quite, well, something was going on with, like, the network card, apparently, to where it was able to do everything amazingly, except for logging into the internet. It was having, well, I mean, internet was actually flowing pretty well, but it wasn't interfacing properly with Twitch. So my OBS and Twitch were not communicating with each other at all. So I had to check into that, and yeah, after running it by my tech guy, well, okay, actually my brother, he's really technically inclined when it comes to computers and things like that. Ran it by him, and yeah, even he was having, like, the hardest time cracking it and figuring out what was going on, until he found out it was the network card. sent it back to the supplier where I got it from, and I was expecting them to actually just go ahead and fix it and send it on back, but nope. Instead, I found out they gave me a refund, so apparently even they couldn't fix it. So managed to get a different laptop, so it's on its way. It should be in towards the end of the month. So by then, first order of business will be setting things back up to par, maybe running a few more of these videos to kind of test it out, see, run it through its paces. Then after that, I should be ready to start streaming. Because I'm really anxious to meet you guys and start, chatting and interacting with you guys in real time instead of through these YouTube videos. And yeah, it turns out this is the mirror guy. Can we beat him? Oh, okay, so far we're off to a rough start. Oh no. You would think I'd have these patterns figured out by now. They're not rocket science. Okay, see, I thought he was... See, that's the thing. They normally do things in sets of 2. Oh. Oh no. Ah, what? What gives? Like, I blocked that. I guess maybe that was his super move. They could even go through my moves, so... Let's try Area D. I don't think that's one we've done before. I tend to like the swordy boys, so... Nothing wrong with the jump and shoot folk. Which in this case is both of the gals, I think. I think blue and pink are jump and shoot. And poor Raito over there has got, like, the limp fist that doesn't do anything, that I really don't like. Oh, man, okay, we're doing the same area again. Alright. Well, I mean, we're here, but I guess maybe because it's just in a spot that I tend to favor. It's, like, the bottom left. As you can see, I'm also located in the bottom left, so I think that's what it is. Either that, or I'm just subconsciously drawn to this music. But yeah, for those of you who are brand new and have never seen any of my other previous videos, I am MonkeyBro. I am currently a PNG tuber. I play retro games, but again, I have plans on expanding into D&D. I'll be hopefully doing some streams and showing you guys my process with world building and campaign setup. And, showing off some tools that I've made. I kind of dabble in programming, so not as a hobby, more than a career type of thing. So I managed to learn how to do some pretty cool things in Python, so I'm going to might even show you guys a trick or two, if you're interested in learning coding. But again, nothing formal, just kind of, a little trick here and there. And showing you guys how I apply that to helping set up D&D campaigns, and maybe I might even show you guys, might even get to doing some original tabletop creation. Because as I mentioned earlier in this video, I came up with a really cool idea for a Sentai-style TTRPG, so... Still working on it. Haven't play tested it, obviously, but I don't know, maybe that's something else I'll do on stream too. Get a crew together and maybe play test it. But I do want to show you guys how I do basic campaign building. I play so far. I play in D&D 5th edition, 5e. I haven't really learned any other systems, but I am somewhat interested. I really want to learn how to do the Star Wars system with FFG Star Wars, Fantasy Flight Games. It's a little intimidating, though. I don't like the idea of, like, with it, because I know with D&D you have, like, crit fail, crit pass. Ah, and I skipped the Gatai sequence. I said I wouldn't do that. But yeah, with D&D, you normally have things like crit fail, crit pass. I mean, like, well, you know what I'm saying, like nat 20, like, successes. And with Star Wars, it's a little different. You have things where you can I mean, I guess with D&D you can build it in, but it's actually hard baked into the program with FFG, where Star Wars, where you can actually fail forward or kind of succeed backwards, as in, like, you know, you could fail, but at a greater cost, like a Pyrrhic victory, so to say. Or you could, you know, fail, but actually get, like, mission failed successfully kind of thing, you know? Or you fail, but you get the intended results despite the actual effort not quite going as planned. Like, if I were to somehow pull a victory out of this, for instance. Well, no, that's not accurate, but... See, I can't play and talk at the same time. And neither can I really, like, improv those type of dice roll situations on the fly. I'm not that good yet. So, I think that's probably the most intimidating part of that game for me. That, and, yeah, just kind of learning a whole new game system. So, but it is a challenge that I do want to accept eventually. So, but the odds of me streaming a Star Wars TCRPG are very, very minimal. I mean, maybe if I find another streamer who actually does that as their main thing, I'd love to maybe hop on and, you know, play as a character in that type of game. But as far as me being the main person running it, not likely. Oh man, that was some tough shooting there, Tex. Oh man, this gun is weak. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great day. I think mine actually was pretty good. Went out to eat with some friends and family and had a good time. Don't do that sort of thing often enough. Too much of a couch potato. Well, not really a couch potato, but homebody. As you can see, I'd rather be playing games like this, or, you know, tabletop games, obviously. But yeah, actually getting outside and touching grass is good. Especially seeing that we are on the... don't want to say the... Well, I guess we are kind of on the recovering end of this whole pandemic thing, so... It's a good time to go outside. Die, bee. Or wasp, or whatever you are. Oof. Yeah, speaking of Twitter, though, actually, this... there I go with actually again. I think the one video, I said it like maybe 4 or 5 times in the span of a minute. I want to say it was my Dragon Ball video. And after watching it again, I was like, I don't say actually that many times. That's such a weird habit. And then I come to notice, I think now that I'm just really paying attention to it in stream, it stands out a bit more. But I don't think I even say it like that in my actual regular conversation. So, I think it's just a streaming habit. But again, that's exactly what I'm here for, to get those sort of things worked out. So by the time I do start streaming, you know, it won't be such a big deal, or it won't be as obvious, especially not to me. Or at least, if it is something that I that I have to deal with, I'll be more confident in owning it. You know. Okay. Oh, it was getting a little choppy there, so I was about to abort mission, but we'll keep going. Giant robot, yeah. Oh wow, we've been streaming for almost half an hour now. Well, I keep saying streaming, but I guess that's good, you know, because that's where my mind's at with it, but we've been recording for a half hour. Which may or may not be good, because I'm still a fairly new YouTube channel, so I don't think they're gonna trust me to upload this whole thing. on. Oh. Oh, I think we got him. We got him. All right, we got two. We got two of them, boys. Don't worry. This time my pencil is ready. We're writing down this password, so we're not losing it. So we won't have any weird shenanigans like last time. Area B cleared. Okay, password for that is 4650. Alright, so repeat after me. We got 4650. Alright, you know what? Actually, I think that is a good spot to end it. So we're going to chop it here, and we'll stay tuned for more JetMan facts, some more D&D updates, and some more streaming updates and whatnot. And, well, let me read off my Patreons. Again, thanks to Joe Smoke, Eddie Black, Young Jock 76, Alpha Supreme 21, Sprangatang X, Bailey O'Bailey, and Frederico Swanson. And of course, you know, your name could be up there next if you consider becoming a member of my Patreon, which I haven't really gotten started yet, but you know, when it gets going, it'll have some of those D&D tools I mentioned earlier. Let's see, maybe some exclusive videos of some other plans I have down the line for things, and yeah, some just other neat stuff. So just yeah, be on the lookout for that. And of course, you can catch me on Twitter at Saru AnikiBro, Saru with a capital S, Aniki, Aniki, capital A, and Bro, BRO, MonkeyBro. All right, well, enough of that. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a great day, or night, or whatever the case may be. MonkeyBro out.